welcome to Fortress, Alaska. And today I have a surprise box. I ordered two things from CMP, so I don't know what is in this box. By the way, I'm your host Dave, and so let's see what's in this one. You already know because you see the name of the video, but I don't. So I ordered a couple of rifles from CMP. Let's see what this one is. Open this box here. I swore I'd never do an unboxing video, but this is just too cool. So let's see what I got here. Hope I got more things to cut. And yes, every good Alaskan always has a knife on. So what do we have here in box number one? We have so like a Remington made 1917 Enfield in 30-06. So this would be field grade, as they were out of service grades. So functional. So let's just take a closer look at it now. But we see what was in box number one. So here I believe we have a 1917 Enfield rifle, caliber 30-06. It's not in the best shape, but it is from World War I. Probably had a hard life. This did come from the CMP. And I'll provide more information on it, but we're just giving you a quick look at it. So there you go. So here we go, the other side of it. Take a quick look at it, just so you can see. Front sight, barrel, bore, bayonet lug, stacking swivel, sling swivel, rear sight, trigger, rear sling swivel, and we come around to the butt pad, and lighting's a bit poor in here, but as you can see, it does have a place for a cleaning kit, and we'll have to check that out and see what's inside there. So here we have a nice example of a M17 Enfield produced in 1918, still in my hands today. However, I do not have a bayonet for it. You would think that the 03 bayonet and the Enfield bayonet would be the same, but they are not. You cannot put a 1903 bayonet onto an M17 rifle. I tried. You can't do it. So this particular one was actually made in May of 1918. An interesting thing about the 1917 Enfield is basically by the end of the war, 75% of all U.S. soldiers carried an M17. And that's basically because we were already tooled up making rifles for the British, and it made far more sense just to change the chambering than to retool to make 1903s. All the tooling was worked, the line was working. It's just a matter of how you remount the barrel and some minor changes to the bolt. So other than that, it's a pretty simple change. And so because of this, the M1917 actually is a 6-round magazine, even though it was fed with 5-round stripper clips. That's because it was designed for the British 303 and not the American 30-06. Now, these were in use by the U.S. military up until 1945. Yep, they used them all the way right through World War II. It is about a 9.2 pound rifle. It has a 46.3 inch overall length. It has a 26 inch barrel. Now, it too also has the flip-up sights so that you can do volley fire at a distance. However, this has far better sights than the Springfield. In my honest opinion, if I was in World War I and had a choice of two rifles, I'd much rather want this Enfield than the Springfield. It have better sights. I like the way the action works better. Most importantly, it has better sights. Bayonet doesn't make a difference. I get one extra round. May seem like a silly thing, but in trench warfare, one round might make the difference. But since 75% of American soldiers were outfitted with the M1917 Enfield, I say it did a pretty good job. So this is just a quick overview of it so that you can see the M1917 Enfield. Just wanted to show you what it looked like with the sight up. You can see you have a nice peep sight, whether you have the volley fire sight up or the standard sight. And we can close that. You can see you still have that very nice peep sight. Peep sights are far better for combat than that open sight, in my opinion. I can see certain advantages in certain types of weather, but for the vast majority of the time, a peep sight is probably the better choice. So once again, this is your host Dave. I hope you enjoyed this brief video on the M1917 Enfield rifle. Please like and subscribe, and as always, have a good day and get out shooting.